I tested my friend's loyalty with a fake emergency. Only one passed. Now I have no friend group. I, 29M, just destroyed my entire social circle with a social experiment. And honestly, I'm not even sorry. Let me explain. The friend group. I've had the same core friend group since college. 7 years of friendship. Weekly hangouts. Group chats that never sleep. Brothers for life energy. There was me, obviously. Then, Marcus, 30M. My best friend since freshman year. Roommates for 3 years. Best man at each other's future weddings. Supposedly. Tyler, 29M. The funny one. Always cracking jokes. Life of every party. Jason, 31M. The successful one. Finance bro. Always picking up tabs. Always humble bragging. Dev, 28M. The quiet one. Brilliant software engineer. Thoughtful guy. Chris, 29M. The athlete. Former college baseball player. Competitive about everything. We did everything together. Fantasy football. Monthly poker nights. Annual camping trip. The whole package. I thought these guys were my brothers. I was wrong. The cracks started small. Little things I noticed over the past year. When I got laid off from my job 8 months ago, the group chat went quiet. I posted about it, expecting support. Got 3 "that sucks man" messages, and then they went back to planning Tyler's birthday party. When my dad had a minor heart attack in June, I called Marcus. He said he'd come to the hospital. Never showed. Texted 6 hours later. Sorry bro. Got caught up. How's he doing? When my girlfriend of 3 years broke up with me in August, I tried to talk to the group about it at poker night. Jason literally cut me off mid-sentence to tell a story about his Tinder date. But the worst was Dev's wedding last month. I was supposed to be a groomsman. Had been since he got engaged 2 years ago. Then, 3 weeks before the wedding, Dev called. Hey man, so, we're cutting down the wedding party. Numbers thing. You understand, right? Who else got cut? Silence. Dev. Who else got cut? Just you, man. But it's not personal. We just needed to. Who's still in the wedding party? He listed everyone. Marcus, Tyler, Jason, Chris. Plus 3 of his college friends I'd never even met. I was the only one from our group who got cut. It's really not personal, Dev said again. But it was. It absolutely was. I went to the wedding anyway. Sat in the back. Watched my brothers stand up there while I was relegated to distant guest. That's when I started planning the test. The plan. I'm not proud of what I did. But I needed to know if anyone actually gave a shit about me or if I was just there. The guy who showed up. The background character. I decided to fake an emergency and see who would actually come through. Not a death or anything that serious. But something urgent enough that a real friend would drop everything. I spent 2 weeks planning it. Made it believable. Made it matter. Then, on a Friday night at 11 p.m., I sent identical texts to all 5 of them. Need help. Bad situation. Can't explain over text. Are you near downtown? Need someone now. Then I waited. The responses. 11:03 p.m. Marcus. What's going on, bro? You okay? Me, not really. Can you come? I'm near 5th and Main. Marcus. It's almost midnight, man. Can it wait till tomorrow? Me. If it could wait, I wouldn't be asking. Marcus. I'm in bed already. What's the emergency? Me, can't text it. Need to talk in person. Marcus. That's weird. Just call me? Me. I can't call. Please just come. Marcus. Dude, this seems sketchy. What's actually going on? I stopped responding to him. 11:04 p.m. Tyler. LOL, what did you do? Get arrested? Me, not arrested. Need help though. Can you come? Tyler. I'm watching the game. Can it wait? Me, it's urgent. Tyler. How urgent? Like hospital urgent or you need a ride home urgent? Me, just come. Please. Tyler. Yeah, I can't. Game's in overtime. Text me the address and I'll come after if you still need someone. I never sent the address. 11:06 p.m. Jason. What's wrong? Me, bad situation. Need someone. Can you come to 5th and Main? Jason. I'm in Scottsdale tonight. At least 45 minutes away. Can you Uber somewhere? Me need a friend, not a ride. Jason. Okay, but what's the actual problem? Give me details and I'll see what I can do. Me. Can't explain over text. Jason. Then call me. Me. I can't. Just trust me. I need help. Jason. This is weird. Are you drunk? Do you need bail money or something? Me. Forget it. Jason. Don't be dramatic. Just tell me what you need. I blocked his number. 11:05 p.m. Chris. Busy right now. What's up? Me. Emergency. Need you downtown. Chris. Read at 11:07 p.m. Never responded. I stared at my phone for 20 minutes, waiting for the I'm on my way text. It never came. 11:08 p.m. Dev. Oh shit, what happened? Me. Bad situation. Can't explain. Can you come? Dev. Where are you? Me. 5th and Main. Dev. Be there in 20. That was it. No questions. No hesitation. Just be there in 20. Dev showed up in 18 minutes. I was sitting on a bench near the corner when Dev pulled up. He got out of his car, looked around frantically, saw me and jogged over. What happened? Are you hurt? Do we need to call the cops? I looked at him. This guy who'd cut me from his wedding party 3 weeks ago. This guy who'd been part of the friend group that had been slowly icing me out. And he'd dropped everything and showed up. I'm fine, I said. What? Then why? I was testing everyone. Sent the same text to all 5 of you. You're the only one who came. His face went from concerned to confused to angry in about 3 seconds. You faked an emergency? Are you kidding me right now? I needed to know who actually gave a shit. So you lied? Made me think you were in danger. You cut me from your wedding party, Dev. But you still showed up tonight. Why? He stared at me. Because you said you needed help. That's what friends do. Is it? Because Marcus is in bed. Tyler's watching a game. Jason wanted details before he'd commit. Chris didn't even respond. Jesus Christ. Dev sat down on the bench. You actually did this. I had to know. This is insane. Is it? Is it insane to want to know if your friends actually care about you? There are healthier ways to. Name one. How else was I supposed to know? Ask them? They'd all say the right things. Everyone always says the right things. But when it matters, when you actually need someone, who shows up? He didn't answer. You did, I said. You showed up. The same guy who cut me from his wedding came through when I needed help. I cut you because my fiancé's family was pushing for more of her side. It wasn't personal. Everything's personal, Dev. Everything. We sat in silence for a minute. What are you going to do? He finally asked. Tell them the truth. All of them. Post the screenshots in the group chat. Let them see exactly who they are. Don't do that. Why not? Because it'll destroy the friend group. Good. It deserves to be destroyed. It's fake anyway. Dev shook his head. You're making a mistake. Maybe. But at least I'll know who my real friends are. He left. I sat on that bench for another hour, staring at my phone. Then I did it. The group chat explosion. At 1 a.m., I posted everything in the group chat. Screenshots of every conversation. Timestamps. The exact text I'd sent. Each person's response. Then I wrote, I faked an emergency tonight to see who would actually show up. Dev came in 18 minutes. Marcus said it could wait till tomorrow. Tyler chose a football game. Jason wanted details before committing. Chris didn't even respond. This is who we are. This is who you are. I'm done pretending this friend group is something it's not. I left the group chat immediately after posting. My phone exploded. Texts, calls, voicemails. All within 5 minutes. I ignored all of it except one. Marcus's call. Marcus called 7 times before I finally answered. What the fuck is wrong with you? Nothing. I just wanted the truth. You lied to us. You made us think you were in danger. And only one of you cared enough to check. That tells me everything I need to know. It was midnight. I was asleep. That doesn't mean I don't care about you, doesn't it? If your best friend texts you that he needs help urgently, you don't roll over and go back to sleep. You're being ridiculous. People have lives. People have boundaries. And apparently, I'm outside those boundaries. That's not God. You're twisting everything. Am I? You didn't even ask what was wrong. You just assumed it could wait. That I could wait. Because I thought if it was a real emergency, you'd call 911. Or give me details. Not send some cryptic text and expect me to drive across town at midnight. Dev did. Dev's a fucking idiot for enabling your bullshit. Dev's the only real friend I have, apparently. Had. Because after this stunt, nobody's going to want to be your friend. You manipulated us. You lied to us. You violated our trust for a stupid test. I tested your loyalty, and you failed. No, you failed. You failed at being a decent human being. Friends don't do this to each other. Real friends show up. Normal friends don't create fake emergencies. He was yelling now. Actually yelling. I'm done with this conversation, I said. We're all done. You're out. You hear me? You're out of the friend group. Nobody wants you around after this. Good. I left on my own anyway. You're fucking insane. Click. I sat there, phone in my hand, and felt nothing. No regret. No sadness. Just emptiness. The fallout begins. By morning, I had 43 unread messages. Tyler posted in the group chat, which I could still see because I hadn't deleted it, just left. This is the most manipulative thing I've ever seen. You need serious help, man. Jason posted, I was 45 minutes away with clients. I offered to help however I could. The fact that you're weaponizing that says more about you than me. Chris finally responded, I was with my girlfriend. She was having a panic attack. Sorry I didn't drop everything for your fake emergency. Hope the attention was worth it. That one hit different. Chris's girlfriend had anxiety issues. I knew that. If she was having a panic attack, of course he'd be with her. But how was I supposed to know that? He didn't respond. Didn't say, can't. Dealing with something. Just nothing. Still, I felt a twinge of guilt. Dev posted, I shouldn't have gone. I enabled something toxic. We all need to set better boundaries. Even Dev was turning on me. The group chat dissolved after that. Everyone left. It's just a dead conversation thread now. Over the next week, I got individual messages from everyone. Marcus, we've been friends for 7 years. You threw it all away for a test. I hope it was worth it. Tyler, always thought you were a little off, but this confirms it. Don't contact me again. Jason, you're manipulative and toxic. Get therapy. Chris, my girlfriend was having a crisis and you're mad I didn't respond to your text? Fuck you. Dev, I came because I thought you needed help. Now I realize you needed attention. Those are different things. I responded to none of them. What was the point? They'd already decided I was the villain. The social aftermath. Word spread beyond the friend group. Mutual friends took sides. Most sided against me. You don't fake emergencies. That's manipulative behavior. You need professional help. A girl I'd been casually seeing heard about it through Tyler. She texted me, did you really fake an emergency to test your friends? Me, yes. Her, that's psychotic. Don't text me again. My roommate, not part of the friend group, asked what happened. I told him. He stared at me for a long moment. That's fucked up, man. They didn't show up. Because you lied to them. You created a fake crisis to manipulate them into proving their loyalty. That's not a friendship test. That's a manipulation tactic. I needed to know. You needed therapy, not a social experiment. Even he thought I was wrong. The realization. It's been 3 weeks. I have no friend group. No brothers. No one to text. No one to hang out with. I've spent 3 weeks alone. Replaying everything, trying to figure out if I was right or wrong. Here's what I've realized. I was right that they weren't great friends. The layoff, my dad's heart attack, my breakup, getting cut from the wedding. Those were all real moments where they could have shown up better. But I was wrong about the test. You can't fake an emergency and expect people to pass a purity test. That's not how trust works. That's not how friendship works. Real friends communicate. They say, "I feel like you guys haven't been there for me," instead of creating elaborate traps. I didn't want to talk about my feelings. I wanted proof. Concrete, undeniable proof. And I got it. But the proof didn't make me feel better. It just made me alone. The one exception. Dev texted me last week. "Dev, you still blocked everyone?" Me, "Yeah." Dev, "Probably for the best. But I wanted to say something." Me, "Go ahead." Dev, "I'm sorry I cut you from the wedding party. It was cowardly. I should have stood up to my fiancé's family." Me, "Thanks." Dev, "But what you did was still fucked up. You know that, right?" Me, "Everyone keeps saying that." Dev, "Because it's true. I came that night because I thought you were in danger. Not because I'm a better friend than everyone else. I just happened to be available." Me, "You still showed up." Dev, "And you rewarded that by humiliating all of us in the group chat. You turned something good, me trying to help, into ammunition." I didn't respond. Dev, "If you just talked to us, told us you felt neglected or unimportant, we could have worked on it." Me, "Would you have?" Dev, "I don't know. Maybe not. But we'll never know now because you nuked the entire friendship instead of trying." Me, "I'm tired of trying." Dev, "Then I guess we're done." Me, "I guess so." He hasn't texted since. Where I am now. I'm sitting in my apartment on a Friday night. Alone. No group chat blowing up my phone. No poker night. No plans. Just me and the consequences of my choices. People keep asking if I regret it. Honestly, I don't know. Part of me feels vindicated. I was right that they weren't great friends. The test proved it. But another part of me knows I destroyed something that, while imperfect, was still something. Connection. Community. Belonging. I traded all of that for being right. And being right is cold comfort when you're eating dinner alone every night. The bigger question. Here's what I can't stop thinking about. Were they bad friends? Or was I a bad friend? They didn't show up for my layoff, my dad's heart attack, my breakup. That's true. But did I show up for them? Tyler got divorced last year. Did I check on him? Really check on him? Jason's mom has cancer. Did I ask how he's doing with that? Chris's girlfriend has anxiety. Did I ever offer support? Marcus's brother is in rehab. Have I asked about it? I've spent so much energy cataloging how they failed me that I never stopped to think about how I might have failed them. Maybe we were all bad friends. Maybe we all took each other for granted. Maybe the friend group died a long time ago and I just gave it a formal burial. The update nobody wants. My mom called yesterday. Somehow she'd heard about what happened through a mutual friend's parent. "Did you really fake an emergency?" "Yeah." "Why?" "I needed to know who my real friends were." Long pause. "Honey, real friends don't test each other. They trust each other." "I couldn't trust them." "Then you should have ended the friendship. Not played games." "It wasn't a game. It was absolutely a game. And you didn't like the results, so now you're alone and angry." She was right. I hated that she was right. "I'm not angry," I lied. "Yes, you are. You're furious. At them for not being perfect. At yourself for needing them to be." I didn't respond. "You know what the saddest part is?" She continued. "Dev showed up. One person showed up and proved he cared. And instead of being grateful, you burned the whole thing down anyway. Because 1 out of 5 isn't good enough. 1 is better than 0. Which is what you have now." Click. Final thoughts. It's been 4 weeks since the test. I've started therapy. My therapist says I have attachment issues and difficulty with vulnerability. Apparently, creating fake emergencies to test people is a maladaptive coping mechanism. Who knew? I've also started to realize something uncomfortable. The test wasn't about them. It was about me. I wanted them to prove I mattered. To prove I was worth dropping everything for. Because if they proved it, I wouldn't have to believe the voice in my head that says I'm not worth it. But that's not their job. That's my job. And I failed at it. So was I right or wrong? I tested my friend's loyalty with a fake emergency. Only one passed. But in doing so, I revealed my own loyalty or lack thereof. I wasn't loyal to the friendship. I was loyal to my own hurt feelings. And that cost me everything. People keep asking if I'd do it differently. Yeah. I would. I'd actually talk to them. Say, I feel like we're drifting apart. I need more from this friendship. I'd give them a chance to show up before assuming they wouldn't. I'd be vulnerable instead of creating tests. But it's too late now. The friend group is dead. The bridges are burned. And I'm learning to live with the silence. Update 2 weeks later. Dev texted me yesterday. Dev, coffee sometime? Me, why? Dev, because I miss my friend. Even if he's an idiot. Me, I'm not going to apologize. Dev, I'm not asking you to. Just asking if you want coffee. We're meeting Saturday. I don't know what it means. Probably nothing. But 1 is better than 0. My mom was right about that much. Edit. For everyone asking the same questions. Do you regret it? Yes and no. I regret the method. I don't regret knowing the truth. Were they really bad friends, or are you just difficult? Probably both. Relationships are complicated.